Step 9. Don't give up coping with danger. Setting goals can seem risky. Lots of people like to live their life by saying, I could have done this, I could have done that. To them, it's like if they could have done it, it's just as good as actually doing it. But life is full of could-haves. All that matters is what you really do. Talent doesn't matter unless you use it. Setting goals creates a direction in life. It helps you see where you are heading in this life. Goals are also a commitment. When you set goals, you are saying to people, this is what I intend to do. Thus, you have moved up a step on the freedom ladder to what we call danger. By openly setting your goals, a rather large risk appears, and it is the risk of failure. Possible failure is the danger. You see, when people say, I didn't really try, they can pretend that they didn't fail. When they say, I could have done this, they pretend they didn't fail. But the only person they're fooling is themselves. If you are a failure, everyone knows it. There are several things you must understand. First, you will have to rearrange your goals and the timetable for their completion. Second, you will feel the impulse to return to your old habits and beliefs. You will want to take some shortcuts. You will want to be lazy and quit. If you discover that your goals were unreasonable, change them. But make a firm commitment to your goals. Commit to helping and contributing to the world. Commit to doing things the right way. That is your road to freedom. The danger state is really an adventure. It's exciting and challenging. If you've really committed to your goals, then you will experience a fear with the excitement. It's a fear of failure. How many times have we said to ourselves, I could have had good grades in school if I'd tried. I could have made that team if I'd tried. I could have finished school if I'd tried. I could have kept that job and moved up if I'd tried. For many people, making half or no effort seems to allow them to accept failure. When are you going to make a real commitment to living? When will you commit to doing those things you've always known you should do? If you fail, you really can't blame anyone but yourself. Remember, you must give up always being right about your attitudes and beliefs. Forget what you believe failure means, and listen to this. Failure really doesn't have to exist at all. Everyone has setbacks and must rethink plans, but failure only occurs when you give up. You might not meet some of your goals and deadlines, but learn from the mistakes you make. Mistakes are learning opportunities. Never give up. You've already won half the battle if you never give up. This book's authors both took many years to finish college and get doctor's degrees. We both wanted to finish sooner, but we had other things we had to do. We had families and we had to work, but we kept working at it until we finished. We never gave up, and that is the key to escaping danger. If you decide to never give up, you move up the freedom ladder. Step 9. Never give up, never concede failure, concede mistakes and learn from them, but never give up. The essence of Step 9. Because we resist change, we often want to give up and go back to the way we were. Step 9 is all about keeping the commitment to change. As you work on your goals and try to fulfill them, you will feel a sense of danger and risk. That's as it should be. It needs to be enjoyable. It can help you feel alive. Occasionally, you'll feel like you're about to fall over the edge. Don't let the danger overcome your commitment. Do the things you need to complete your goals. Do them the right way. Remember that you need to stay trustworthy and communicate with others. You also need to keep serving and helping others. Step 9 has 3 requirements. The first thing you must do to complete Step 9 is to complete 10 new hours of helping others just as you did in Step 6. The only requirement for these 10 hours is that they must be completed sometime after you pass Step 6. Document the time and the space provided. The second thing you must do for step 9 is to have 5 new one-on-one discussions with group members. Your group facilitator will tell you who you need to talk with. In general, you will be required to talk to the newest group members. Use the forms provided. The third and final requirement for step 9 is to have your action plan reviewed by your group facilitator. Your action plan is what you did in step 8. You must show your facilitator that you are working on fulfilling the goals listed in your action plan from step 8. When you have completed the hours of helping others and the one-on-ones, take your action plan to your facilitator and show him or her what goals you have completed. If you've not met all the timetables and dates you put in your action plan, your facilitator will ask you to change the action plan to make it accurate. When your facilitator is satisfied that your action plan is up to date, he or she will allow you to move to step 10. The following pages have the information you list from your one-on-ones 1 through 5, and it's the same thing you did in step 6. You put their name at the top, the date and time of the one-on-one. You ask them, how did you get into this program? You ask them to tell you a little about their family. You ask them what grade in school they're in, how they're doing in school, have they ever worked, what did they do, what chores did they do at home, and some of their future goals, and then be sure to have them sign the bottom. This step is a little difficult. It'll take you some time. One of the things you should do is talk to a group member who's already completed it for some advice, or go to your facilitator. The information on the action plan can be difficult.